Okay, here I come. I'm coming. Here I am. Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel, or for those of you who are new, hi, welcome. My name is Aimee. I make videos about intentional living and creating a dream life. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you here as part of our odd squad. We are back over here today, all comfy and cozy in this little nook on my bed with a cup of green tea, because I realized that my more casual kind of sit down chit chat life update kind of videos needed a more casual setting. And when I filmed my video a few weeks ago where I had the big poof on my head and I was sitting down with a cup of tea, I just felt like I was chatting with a friend, and it had a much more relaxed, chilled out kind of vibe, and I really enjoyed that. So I thought, let's continue with that theme when we're doing these more casual catch-up type videos. Let me know what you think about that. Before we get into this video, shout out to everyone who helped me decide what to sit down and film today. I have just been in such a weird mood since the moment I woke up, so indecisive. Also, this video was meant to go out yesterday, but I thought yesterday was Monday. So that's kind of where my headspace is at right now. I literally don't know what day of the week it is, don't know who I am, don't know where I am. So thank you for everyone who took part in the poll to help me decide what to film, because I was struggling. You guys said that you wanted a goal setting video, but since I'm in such a weird mood, I thought we'd make it more of a sit down chit chat with goals integrated, something just a little bit more low-key and relaxed. So if you enjoy a hot beverage, go grab a hot beverage, or don't if you're not thirsty. It's not compulsory. And let's get into talking about setting some last minute 2020 goals in an attempt to really salvage this year and finish it on some kind of a high. So if you didn't know, it was actually my birthday a few days ago, and big thank you to all of you for your birthday messages. I am always blown away with how thoughtful and wonderful you guys are. You're the best. But quite frankly, I had been dreading my birthday, like the kind of dread that sits deep down in the pit of your stomach like a rock and just drags the whole of your being down into the earth. Maybe that was a little bit melodramatic, but that's how I felt. I don't know if you guys get this way, but whenever my birthday is coming up, I always get really reflective, and I think back over the last year about, what have I achieved? Am I any closer to achieving the goals that I set out? All those kinds of things that I think people typically associate with New Year. I get more focused on those kinds of things around the time of my birthday, which obviously was difficult this year because just a few weeks before my birthday, everything kind of fell to pieces. Sitting down and thinking about where I was this year, turning 29. I turned 29. I don't even know how old I am. Looking at where I am right now, turning 29, as opposed to where I was this time last year, turning 28, it didn't feel so great. Last year I had the relationship, the job, the friends, the lifestyle, the apartment, and now here I am a year older, but it feels like I've moved backwards. It feels like I'm playing a game of snakes and ladders, and I had made my way right up to the top, and then that big sneaky snake was waiting for me, and now I've come right back down to the bottom, and I'm like back at the starting line. And so that was super challenging. That made me feel really icky about my birthday. But when the day came, it was a perfectly lovely day. I really enjoyed it, and it was actually one of the best birthdays that I've had in quite a while. So that gave me a real lift and a boost in my confidence, and it made me think, okay, things have taken a really interesting, unexpected turn over the last few months, but it's time to start afresh and set new goals, and that's what we're gonna be doing today. I already talked to you guys a few weeks back about how I was not ready to set big goals about where I want to move, what job I want to get next, anything to do with new relationships or anything like that. Like, I just don't feel like I'm in the headspace to rush into any big decisions. So the goals that I'm going to be making for the rest of the year are just going to be very small, manageable goals. things that will give me a sense of accomplishment, things that will make me have something to focus on, something positive to look forward to, and to help really rebuild my confidence in myself. I have come up with 5 goals for the next few months to take me up to the end of 2020. I feel like any more than that and it would have been overwhelming. So let me talk you through the goals that I am setting to salvage 2020 for me. The first goal, and I put this first because I've already started working towards it and I'm really excited about it, is to run a 5K. I am not a runner, and I know a lot of people say that, but then they can run. No, that's not me. I have never been able to run as a small child, as a teenager, as an adult. There has been no point in my life where I have been able to run. But now I'm doing this Couch to 5K training program and I'm making a whole video about it. I'm actually enjoying the experience, which no one who has ever met me probably thought they would ever hear me say about running. But it's giving me a lot of confidence that I'm able to achieve something that I never thought that I would be able to achieve before, and it feels good. My second goal for the rest of 2020 is to finish planning my book. Last time when we sat down like this, I told you guys that I was thinking of writing a book, and you guys were so supportive. You were like, yes, write the book. We want the book. And at that point, it was just kind of like a pie in the sky, maybe I'll do that idea. And now I know that you guys are excited about it. It's made me even more excited about it. And I'm sitting down and trying to get all my ideas together and ready. Because right now, it's just a tangle of crazy ideas in my head. And I want to plan it out and know exactly where I'm going with it before I sit down to write it. What am I writing? I don't know yet. By the end of the year, I will know. My third goal is to push myself out of my comfort zone and not even that, just do something different that I've never done before. And I'm gonna take a night class. I don't know what in. I was thinking Spanish, but I can't find one. So then I was thinking sewing, but I also can't find one of those. But you know what they do have locally? Pottery. How wild would it be if I just took a pottery class? How often as grown-ups do we do something random and just so out of character just because we think it'll be fun? Like, we don't do that. Like, kids do that. They get a random idea and they just run with it because it sounds fun. Whereas as adults, we kind of stick within our comfort zone and our routines. So I think doing something just like off the wall that I have no experience in, that would be a complete change of pace, would be interesting, you know? The fourth goal that I have is to finish organizing my family photos, and I was doing pretty well with this right up until before the breakup, but then after the breakup, it's not something that I've gone back to. I think because that morning I had been organizing the family photos, so maybe subconsciously like I associate the two and I just haven't wanted to go back to it. Also, it's a really annoying thing to do, so I just don't want to do it for those reasons. But I know that I'll get a real sense of accomplishment once it's done, and I mean, it has to be done. And my final goal for the rest of 2020 is to take back control of my health. Post-lockdown Aimee and pre-lockdown Aimee are two very different people. They have very different lifestyles. They wear a very different size of jeans. So what I've decided, because that goal of just be healthier is very vague and there's no way to prove if you did it or not, it's just subjective, I am aiming to get back into the clothes that I was wearing before lockdown, because that will help me to know that I've made progress in eating healthier and doing more exercise, because if I do those things, I should get smaller. And also, like, I can't afford a whole new wardrobe. So I have to get back into those clothes. I can't keep wearing these leggings every day for the rest of my life. So those are my goals that I am setting to take back control of 2020 and feel like I'm on track to somewhere. I don't know where, and I know that these, again, are only small goals. They're not big life choices, but I'm hoping that achieving these things and having smaller things to work towards will mean that by the time the new year rolls around, I will be in a much better headspace to be able to make those bigger decisions and have a better understanding of what I want to do next. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to say. But thank you guys so much for joining me today for this little bit of a chit chat update type video. If you're new here and you stuck around to the end, then well done you. That means that you're probably ready to hit that subscribe button and become a member of the Odd Squad. For those of you who are already subscribed, I love you guys so much. Thank you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And I love you all so much, and I will see you soon.